Welcome back to Echo Base Network. Today we're doing a Star Wars news roundup because there are several stories that are worthy of talking about. There's several things in the headline and things that are coming and some media that has recently been released that a lot of people haven't been talking about. Very interesting things. So we're going to condense these down, talk about the highlights. Here we go. First and foremost, May the 4th is almost here. We are getting very close to May the 4th, and you guys know, just be aware, Tales of the Empire will be releasing on May the 4th on Disney+. A lot of people aren't going to watch it on Disney+. That's the way it goes. But wherever you watch Tales of the Empire, if you in fact watch it, you're going to be able to see all 6 episodes on the 4th. And there is a release schedule that they give us right here, Star Wars Tales of the Empire Season 1, Episodes 1 through 6 release time. You get the breakdown here. I am going to be myself. 2:00 a.m. Here we go again. Do you remember those days waking up at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning if you're on the East Coast, to watch Andor, Book of Boba Fett, Kenobi? Oh man, like that was rough. Here we go again. There is some excitement from people, and especially Rosario Dawson and probably the cast of Ahsoka, because she was recently at a convention and was asked by comicbook.com a little bit about Ahsoka Season 2. Can you give us an update is what they wanted to know, and her answer was a very profound answer when asked if she could give an update to the show. We asked Rosario if she had any Ahsoka updates to share. Nope. There it is, right there. But she said more. Dawson replied when asked if she's read anything from Ahsoka Season 2. Hugely so, she said, about being excited to continue the series. I mean, it's a big deal. It's huge. I love everyone. It's an incredible cast. It's a great group of people, and we get more Ahsoka, and we get more Sabine. We get more of these characters in a way that, and as much as we've watched all of the previous shows and everything, it's new storytelling, which is just insane to me. So I hope there's new costumes, and I want to know what's going on. So there's really no new news regarding Ahsoka. In January, Lucasfilm let it be known that Ahsoka Season 2 was greenlit. It was in development, but there's no concrete news yet. You know, it does look like the show is going to happen, even though a lot of people didn't think so, myself included, because the first show didn't pull the kind of numbers that you would expect a Star Wars show to pull. But hey, that's just my opinion. If you purchase the Kenobi series, the complete series on 4K or Blu-ray, you are going to get a behind-the-scenes look at putting Hayden Christensen as Anakin Skywalker in the Bacta tank. They talk about it here at this article released today by Variety. They talk about how Hayden Christensen actually was in the tank, holding his breath, would come up for air, go back down, and they just talked about the process of getting him, into Anakin character and doing the Bacta tank scene. They're probably going to be talking about how Luke Skywalker was in the Bacta tank first scene in The Empire Strikes Back. They also mentioned that in this article. So if that is something that interests you, you'll be able to see that on the Kenobi 4K physical media release. Are you guys going to buy that? I'm probably not. Slash Film just came out with an article today letting the fans know Leia wasn't originally Luke's sister in Star Wars, and Darth Vader wasn't his dad. Thanks, Slash Film. Where were you when you first realized or you first found out that Luke Skywalker returned in The Mandalorian Chapter 16? Well, I was sitting at work watching the episode during my break, and man, tears were flowing. Well, on Katee Sackhoff's YouTube channel, she just did an interview with Ming-Na Wen, and they went over the moment they realized it. And they talked about how when they were filming on set, This is really interesting. Let's look at this.
I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Because I need to clear something up for the fans because nobody believes it and it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
I love Katee.
This scene with Luke Skywalker, we were both there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who were you told it was?
Oh, I knew it was Luke.
Stop it.
How could you not? The glove, the lightsaber, the R2-D2 that they painted like frickin' green when it... I'm like, I just turned to John and Dave. I'm like, are you kidding me?
They green screened an R2-D2. Interesting. But Ming-Na Wen knew it was Luke, and Katee Sackhoff is probably going to say Plo Koon.
Are you kidding me? This is what did they call it?
It was Plo Koon.
Plo Koon, yeah.
You
like,
didn't believe that. I believed them.
Oh no, not for a second. I'm like, come on. I'm like, are you kidding? It's R2-D2. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, yes, it is. They're like, no, it's not. I'm like, stop it.
But they was painted green and red.
They would
R2-D2
not.
was
Yeah,
green
they
and
would
red.
not
Tell you.
No. But I knew. That's why I was like,
This is such an awesome thing, hearing them talk about it.
freaking out.
I didn't know till I saw it
Freaking out.
show up.
Stop.
I did not know it.
What?
Until.
What? Like,
Because, so
This
think
is
about
great.
it. I come in.
Give both of these ladies their own shows. I love them.
I am not given full episodes. I'm given my scenes.
Yeah,
Because I'm
yes.
not like a person. So I'm
same
given
here.
pieces of this scene.
yeah.
So I didn't know anything.
Well, you know what, though? You were because you had a really important scene in that moment, you know, with
Yes.
the dark...
with the dark saber.
Yes.
So I was
yes.
very focused.
Very focused.
And
no,
when
you
Dave
get very,
says,
very focused.
thank you so much. I appreciate you
No,
giving
you
me
do.
that little piece of.
No,
That-
it's true.
I mean, I'll
it's
pay
true.
you later.
You
But
know,
it's true.
Like, I just had to stand there and pretend like people are going to come in and kill us all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was just,
What a great moment it was, guys, when Luke showed up.
But okay, fine. Fine.
Yeah. No, so you
I
were
guess
very...
I
you
should
were-
have known better.
You were
See
very,
how
very
easy it is, Lucasfilm? It's so easy to give us great Star Wars. Just do it.
focused. You were
I was very focused.
Yeah.
I guess I should have known better.
Yeah. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like that. I mean, that's the thing about us too, right? When we have to focus, we focus.
Yeah.
And in a way, we know we have to really, really focus because otherwise our brain is all over the place.
All over the place.
And so when it does come time to have to work, I totally understand and respect what you have to do. And it's like, it's no playtime, you know? This is what we're getting paid to do.
yeah.
And yeah.
It's
But
true.
even when they didn't admit it, I didn't know how they were going to present it. So I was very surprised because I didn't see all those
So she was very surprised, but she knew it was Luke. It's interesting.
other stuff
No, because we were not there
that
when
Reed,
Mark was there.
had shot, and just it was amazing.
It was
I
amazing.
still cried and freaked out.
So did
because-
I.
Yeah, because
So did I.
when all the CGI and everything was put together.
I
was-
immediately got angry and was texting Filoni for lying to
Oh,
me. I was so upset. I
Yeah.
was
Katee Sackhoff was angry because they weren't honest with her and forthcoming about it. That's awesome.
like, I can't believe you lied to me. And he's
Yeah,
like, are
yeah.
you having a good moment? Like, are you enjoying watching it? And I said, yes. And he said, you're welcome.
that's Dave.
That moment when Luke first came back and you saw him in Chapter 16 in The Mandalorian, when so few people were expecting it. We were on our live stream shows. We had videos about it. I was calling it, but it was just a hunch. That's all it was. I didn't have inside information. There was no scoop. Nobody was saying it. Everybody was saying Han Solo was going to be coming back. They weren't saying it was going to be Luke. And when Luke showed up and wrecked, and we actually got to see the Luke Skywalker that the Star Wars fans had been dying to see since 1983, since Return of the Jedi, we actually got to see our hero come back and be heroic instead of what they gave us in the sequel trilogy. What a fantastic moment. We did a mashup reaction video to that, and it was basically hit by YouTube after it got 2 million views. We will be re-uploading that video in the very near future. We hope that you enjoy taking a look back at the reactions when it happened. One of the greatest moments in Star Wars history. Disney hasn't given us very many, but that one was terrific. Thanks for being here on this Star Wars news mashup where we're going through all of these things here on this Sunday. Greatly appreciate you being here. Hit that subscribe button. We are, you are, Echo Base Network. May the Force be with you. See you on the next one.